And now for the thrilling conclusion of Mamma Mia! I'm the narrator here. And now for the thrilling conclusion of Shut the hell up! It's me, Mario. You listen to Mario. You obey Mario. Destroy Mario. Everyone comes here for the Mario. I gotta give him the Mario. Ah! No, I don't resent that one bit. It's just sometimes I can't be Mario 24/7. You understand? I can get a lot of good Mario content out forever and ever, but, you know, because of how much content there is out there, I am, picky. I don't have to pick, but because I've decided my time is precious, I do pick. I will probably play crappy Mario stuff anyway. That's just what people have come to expect, but please understand. I want this to be a pleasurable experience, not just for you, but for me. Alright. The trick is to take that door behind the big ghost. Well, yeah. So if you don't have a cape, that block will turn into a cape, assuming it... Well, it'll be a mushroom if you don't have a cape. It will be a cape otherwise. And then there's a following power-up block you can get later that would turn to a cape. So you can go from mushroom to cape. In case you start this level with nothing. Hope that is helpful informations. And there's proof that you need to be... that you probably start out small because of that gap right there. Then you hit this. And there's your cape again. You understand. So that's where I really have to go. But first, I'm just going to go out the normal way. You can probably guess what happens when I go the normal way anyway. So let's go do it. It's the Eries. Why they're called Eerie, I don't know. But, you know, spooky names. They'd be called spooky otherwise, right? Plus, how many things do you see named Erie besides this fucking lake that we have in New York? The Great Lakes, baby, yeah? I've been dejected once again. Let me go the real way. So it was in that final area. You saw that door that I didn't quite get to, did I? Well, that's where I need to go, and it's not going to end there either. You have to be very careful. This game will throw like a curveball at you from nowhere, and you'll be like, what? Actually, a lot of my least favorite ROM hacks do this thing where they become, like, super, super fucking hard at the very end, to the point where it's not reasonable. But that's just a thing when you're making stuff, is that you don't have a large sample rate of testers. You may not know what to expect when people test your game to see how possible it is for someone to do. Which is fine if it's, like, too cryptic, but if it's, like... If you have to be Olympian level Mario to do these things, which is someone trying to play Kaizo without save states, there might be something off about your level design. Like, there's hard, and then there's absolutely unfair. Of course, that is certainly subjective, but it's not like I'm going to keep subjecting myself to hardness for the rest of my goddamn life. I choose when the hard. You don't. I guess I could keep going, but I'm not gonna. That kind of fucked me up. Invincibility frames, please. Thank you. It's alright. I'll get another feather. I don't need to go there. I know where that one is. So what we need is a P-switch. That's the first order of business. Let me go get one. Do 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 do. There it is. Yeah. Again, not much thought to that. Alright, but you have to do this. Hit this block, it becomes a coin, and then it'll be a regular block when it's done. That's the trick. Because if you don't do that, it will disappear, since the question block was invisible in the first place! Now we're through. Okay, let me go exit. Ah, shit! Here we go again. Shit. You fell into a trap. Now you will never get out alive. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, ha, ha, ha. The next room is filled with gas. You'll have only 100 seconds to escape. Okay, thanks, Jigsaw. Thanks a fucking lot. You will only have 100 seconds to escape, Mario. Do you realize the petty crime you committed means I will attempt to murder you? Ha ha ha. Your opinions on what you think this gas is. Laughing gas, tear gas, something just noxious. That'll make me pass out. Either way, it's not good for my Mario lungs. My Italian plumber lungs. Which, you'd think he'd be asthmatic, but no, he's just filled with acid breath due to all the heartburn from all the fucking pasta. It's all that tomato sauce, you know. Come on, Eries. Eries, you're making me nervous. I barely have any time to work with. Speed! That's when you keep tapping up in Unreal Tournament 2004. It's like, speed! And that's what I needed. Or haste! Ah! So, someone playing this has pointed this out before, but why does the time go directly to 0 here? Why does it not kill me? We're probably using the same logic as coming into, like, Yoshi's house or a secret island. So, just a little clever workaround to make me safe so that the timer would stop before exiting. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, by the way. There was no extra mechanics. It's just a clever workaround. That's what I like about this. Okay, so this level involves those light things. Interesting how they weren't used in the level proper. This is normally what you do at the end of the game. Well, let's find this. Yeah, but this thing doesn't get used enough, so maybe we'll see it more often. In a, hey, I want it to get dark kind of way. Although, I have to say, having darkness is not really my favorite platforming mechanic, because it's like, it's less a physical challenge and more a, we're messing with your interface challenge. Which is fine, but for stuff like, oh, I'm making it purposely. Like, it's not even completely blind, like you do Blackout Basement or something, where you're relying on basic physical memory. Or, how in Doom, where you'd have an item to counteract that with heat, or, sonar vision shit, you know what I mean? The AR goggles, the visor, so that you could see at night vision. Okay? That'd be a lot of stuff with night vision in it. How's Splinter Cell? That was a game. Does anyone know? How's Splinter Cell? How's he doing? No one asks why is Splinter Cell. They always ask how is Splinter Cell. How's he doing? Is he okay? You okay, man? His name is not Splinter Cell. I think it was like Fisher. Yeah. I remember tidbits from magazines, so I know that much. Oh. Oops. Excuse me. I got a little excited. That's what happens when I'm about to do the next project soon. Woohoo. Woohoo. It's me, Bowserland 6. This has gone on far enough. Bowser's like, fuck you. I'm going to fire bullet bills out the ass. You stand no chance to make your time. Get out. Alright, buddy. Guess what? 100 Mario seconds, which as we know is 1 minute. So, this can fuck you up. Okay, so some of the bullets are not random, especially the bigger bullets. And then there's some random bullet bills, so look out for that. Because they can come from both sides, making you look like a filthy centrist. No! This was not my destiny! It was not my hand that I was given bullets. I was offered ammunition from humans who wished to pay me in guns. Bulletvania. And it's like, it's Simon Belmont, and he has like a fucking whip gun. Ivy approved. What would that look like? How would you get gunpowder through a whip? I don't know, but I'm having fun imagining it. So if anyone who makes the legendary aforementioned whip gun, please, I want to see what it's like. I don't mean attaching a gun to the end of the whip. I mean the whip is the entire apparatus of the gun. Oh, that's a shame. I was about to exit. Do it again. Again. Take 2. Bowserland 6. Take 2. All right. Wow. Shameful. I'm under 99 lives. I have dishonored my family. I must commit seppuku. Oh, no! How dare you die? How dare you? You were supposed to be perfect. You were supposed to be the chosen one! Sorry. It's like, am I not good enough for you, Mr. Not Impressed Man? I know you're a man. What kind of person gets off on this notion of my lack of proper motion? I know it's you. I know people have nothing better to do. Which, you know, is kind of odd because there's always something better to do. You don't need to take it out on me, mister. Hey, mister. Hey, Peter. Nope, I cannot do a Patrick Warburton. I gave up a long time ago. Sure is cool, though. Sure is a cool dude doing cool things and junk. He's being Kronk is what he's doing. We call him Kronk because he's crunchy. With the mushrooms, they're crunchy. I crunch the shrooms with my teeth and I gnash them. Mmm. Oh yeah, speaking of the word Nash. Nash is the name of the GNU, the new Flash equivalent for when I want to do Flash on my computer, since browsers don't really support it anymore. So if you have Flash games that don't rely on the internet, perhaps they are good enough for me to try. I can think of one. You might know it already. My very ubiquitous audience who only go by like 5 people. Everyone else is just a hanger-on. Nah, it's cool. But you know, if I would do And the Way of the Ninja, I would probably have to do like, I'd probably have a 1.4 playthrough, a 1.5 playthrough. I don't think I could do the N Plus thing because I need an Xbox 360 and I don't have one on my hand. Plus, I don't know if it's available to get the arcade, so I'd have to see where else I could get that. But then I also have N Plus Plus on Steam. I just got it one day. I just did. It turns out it plays really fine, all things considered. But I would not LP at this point because, you know, to actually get the most out of this game, you need to do some of the co-op stuff. And I don't really have someone ready to do that yet. That would be something, though. I'm not at a point where I can have, like, a sidekick. The problem is, if I have a sidekick, it'd be more like having a scribe or an apprentice who's trying to learn from me. You know, I'd have a protege. If I have a proper sidekick yet, for getting on my level, I don't know who that is yet. But also some are more competent than me, and then it's counterbalanced the other way around. Yep, careful where you bounce, because you can't unbounce yourself. You get fuck bounced. That's correct! You win $1 million! Wow, I just ended myself. Okay, so I think walking to the side of the spike would be okay, because it acts as wall, right? You should be alright. It wouldn't work in Mega Man logic, though. If you touch the side of the spike, boom! Explosion! Never did understand that. You think he's made out of fucking metal? It would be pretty damn hard to impale. Maybe it's made out of metal armor, and that's why it kills him. I don't know. It's just stupid. He should just be getting a little bit hurt. The only way I could die like that is if you go in a fucking bottomless pit or fall in some lava, but it's like, spikes? That's what killed you? God damn it, Mega Man. We need to build you out of fucking adamantium or vibranium or some shit. Come on. You're not so mega, are you? Mega high! Now for more Gaming Wolf, the Game Master. Okay. Stay exactly in the center of the abyss when you jump down. Exactly. Exactly as I do. Exactly as you do. Exactly. I thought I had to be even more exact than it suggested. Oh, right. This is the, number 7 castle. We're not at Bowser's yet. Living like Larry! This is Larry. The battle has not changed. I'm just being a dingus. And there you go. The last Koopaling, who is not Bowser's kid, according to the lore. You know, I don't even think they originally had Japanese names. Why the fuck would that be? They should have totally had Japanese names. Screw you guys. We could have named him after, like, J-pop idols or some crap. I don't care. Larry's obsession with spikes and chainsaws didn't stop Mario from invading his castle and saving the last Yoshi egg. Now Mario must rescue Princess Peach from Bowser. Again? Friendship? Yeah. It's just gonna be an ongoing joke that Bowser keeps kidnapping Princess Peach. Now, not all ROM hacks are about that, mind you, but that's usually what's going to happen. So get used to it. It's just based on the common romantic fantasy where it's just like, I have to save the princess from the dragon. You know? Some parody to hell back, so it's really just a pastiche at this. It's really just a cliche, but it's also a usable. It's a pragmatic cliche at the absence of the rest of the narrative that has evolved into something more. Although there isn't really a Mushroom Kingdom Historia to refer to. Alright, so in this Bowser's Castle, there will be 6 rooms. I will choose 3. They each correspond to one of the worlds. So, the order I have chosen is most convenient to me. I have chosen the ones that correspond with Worlds 1, Worlds 3, and World 6. However, it might be easier for you to try something else. That's what I like about multiple choice. You know, take your own path. What's easier to you, you think? And in my opinion, this is what I think is easier. I could tell you about the other one, but you have to find out yourself. Go ahead and give it a try. There's some extra credit for you. If this were a proper analysis of this mod to do a review, I would probably look into it more. That's not why I'm here, though. I'm here to show you how to do the full thing, and you know, if you only do it this way, I'll know you're copying my methods. But it is a safe method. Okay, that went well. Also, notice how another pillar is added. That's how I know it's the second contest. Alright, this one I count as 3, since the other one would have been 2. You can imagine why I chose 3. Because while I had to figure out where to go, there's not that many enemies. There's just these fucking dry bones. It's okay. Oh, that's right. This corresponds to Wiggler Woods. That's why there's kind of illusory stuff coming at you. Alright. Please, send help. I can't make it my way through this unbullshit maze. Maze! Oh. Hang on. I know what is wrong. There we go. Now where do we go? Where do we stop? Nobody knows. Here I go. It's Mario Bros. Let's all go to Mario's world. You and me. Some Krat brothers. Yeah. Animals are cool. You should watch them. You should own some. Have an animal. You'll feel better. Also, you get to appreciate life. I've been an animal person. My problem is taking care of animals is a disturbing. Taking care of anything or anyone is disturbing because it's just like, oh, the responsibility. I've chosen the 6th one because I knew it was going to be underwater. Yep. That one's for you, Roy. Fan over there. You know who you are. I like, he's got that, like, you know, West Side Story, 50s rockabilly look going. I think that's why people like him. I like Ludwig because, not because he's just a musician, but because, like, he's an arrogant son of a bitch. It was hard to say whether I'm more of a Ludwig fan than an Iggy fan, though. Because, you know, Iggy also refers to Iggy Pop. And Iggy Pop is cool. As opposed to Ludwig, which is basically classical Van Beethoven. However, looking into Beethoven's history, it's actually a lot more interesting than maybe his history would, or like, accounts of his music would suggest. He's quite an individual. He had quite a personality, actually. Oddly enough, I find him relatable, looking back on it. It's not to say that, oh, wow, you relate yourself to a famous person that you think in your past life. No. I like thinking about what kinds of people I have in common with. It doesn't mean we're the same. It means I want to relate to the past. That's what it means. That you can accuse me of, in an arrogant sense. So if you get all Switch palaces, you go to this bonus place. And I didn't hit the P-Switch, but if you do, you get the block bridge with probably more coins above it. So, yeah. I just think it's funny to see these Bowser statues hopping in the fucking bonus area, including that. That's funny, too. Whoa, one-ups for days! Yahoo! Wow, okay. So, that's 5 fucking moons, which is 15 ups right there, plus those other 5 shrooms, so like I guess a big 20 up bonus right about. Hey Mario, how the heck did you get in there? I had those moons so well. Arg! Well, I still had the princess. You didn't really hide them. It was a pipe I couldn't access without getting the switches. That's not hiding. That's blocking off. You're hiding the switches, not the fucking moons. Anyway, so if you're fucking up real hard, that room is for you. You have a chance now. If you've never beaten Bowser before, there you go. Let's go beat him up. Let's get a preview of the Bowser music. Yeah. I don't want it to start off too soon, though, so we're going to go in the door now. Here he is. It's the showdown of the century. The rematch battle. It's Bowser versus Mario in a match of the century. Part 2. I say part 2, but it's really just the second LP of me doing a Mario World. So, I'm going to be in the exact same way. I have nothing new to tell you. Other than I came in with fire flowers this time. That doesn't make a difference. I don't think I can shoot him down. Other than that, it's going to be anecdotes. So, anecdotes and credits and all good stuff. So, let's thank Nintendo for existing, of course. Let's thank Shigeru Miyamoto. Let's thank no one getting hard on anyone's ass for making ROM hacks. That I'm very thankful of. As long as you're not selling them. Let's thank Ragby for coming up with us in the first place. In a time where ROM hacks may have still been a new concept to the public. And he made one accessible. Which is why I'm showcasing it. Let's thank the Super Mario World Central community. It's a website where you can find Mario World ROM hacks. You can also find some other stuff there, like other information, on Yoshi's Island ROM hacks and some Mario 64 ROM hacks. I actually have a lot of places I can look up Mario 64 ROM hacks, though. But it's a place you can find some information on that. Mainly Mario World, though. And junk. But also sometimes they have advice on how to hack other games, too. Just out of habit. But it's not the only place. Yeah, I think I have a few sources of Mario 64 material I can use. And I don't consider Super Mario World Central the end-all be-all. I think that goes to, there's this database of Mario 64 hacks somewhere that's a lot more complete that I would suggest instead. Or the Super Mario World database, smw.db, I believe it is. That's a very thorough database. I definitely recommend that. Keys, thank you so much for playing in my game. I'd like to thank people who started off in this channel just following me for my long plays, for those who wish to stick around, that is. Those who don't care, who want to leave, it's fine. Our business is concluded. I take no offense. I thank anyone who's coming here for like ROM hack information or just how to play the games. I'm here for that. I wouldn't exactly call myself a tutorial, more of a guide on your quest for the Marios. I'll thank, who else will I thank? Oh, hey, Ragby is in the credits, actually. That's good. We can thank, I don't know how much to thank him, but we can thank Raocow. I think I still wanted LP before Raocow came along, but he really introduced a lot of Mario ROM hacks to a lot of people at a time when I could not. Because I wasn't really in a good place in my life. I didn't know if I wanted to do something like that. But I always thought about it in my mind. And he was doing it around the time when Google didn't quite own all of YouTube yet and still had Google Video. And that was around the time I wanted to do it. So my first video is actually a demonstration of me playing Super Mario World on Google Video. It's long gone. You'll never find it. But one joke I took out from that I think I may have used is the logic of Yoshi's egg being a one-up mushroom having to do with stem cell research, that being an aborted fetus. It's like, oh dear. Like, I started up with that. What was I thinking? But yeah, that was a time when I was homeless. So I want to thank other people for giving me the hope to actually do this. Continue on. Now that I know what I'm capable of, which is pretty much a lot of shit. Once you understand the laws of the universe, you can do anything! Or you can do lots of stuff. Not nearly anything. You just gotta believe in yourself. Also, other LPers. At least those who stick to LPing as opposed to just those who've trailed off into other areas. Which is fine. I mean, for those who do, like, computer reviews, that's fine. I mean, for other people who just turn to, like, comedy skits. Nah, I'm not really feeling that. Probably should... maybe podcast, but... you know, if you take away your focus in video games, I better hope it's something worth listening, if it's different. And that's fine. You know, if you don't want to do LPs forever, don't. Probably shouldn't expect, like, a huge career to come out of them, though. I do them for one reason and one reason only. I love video games. And I always have. Although, the more detailed reason is that I want to keep memories of the games I play alive. So I choose that which is known, that which is unknown, mods, freeware stuff, maybe things made by a friend, and just kind of show you my slice of life, which is pretty much this. My heart and soul goes into this. Yeah. This is a very good project that I did. It was very necessary. I'll be doing more Mario ROM hacks in the future. Not right away. I'm going to still go through all my other stuff, but I think if I do more Mario ROM hacks, I think I'm going to... I don't know if the classic Mario trilogy has been... World trilogy has been finalized. I believe it has, but I think that's where I'm going to go next, because that's pretty well received. And plus, the dude has made a few more ROM hacks since then, which is Super Mario World Princess Rescue 1 and 2, including that thing with Bowsette. I don't know if I want to do that Bowsette hack. I don't know yet. I haven't actually looked into it. Besides it being the plot about Bowsette, I think it's an actual, like, fucking proper game, so I don't even know what that story... you know, that was the time when people were making that joke because of... Well, Nintendo thought, okay, people want Peach in Super Mario U, so then they're like, wait, no. We have already given them Toadette. We shall turn Toadette into Peach using this mushroom logic, and that's how the joke started, because they couldn't legitimately give us Peach for some fucking reason. So, you know, Nintendo should have probably taken that back. You know, the internet ran with it and made fan art. Funny stuff. It ends the same way. I will reset and show you the number of exits I got. This is a common request I get. So it is a thing I'm going to keep doing anytime I play Mario World and it has a number of goals. So that I show you what a complete file looks like, to my knowledge. That's actually another thing Super Mario World Central does, is that someone keeps a handy database of SRM data of complete files for these Mario World ROM hacks. Really good for debugging purposes. I tell you what. Anyway, that was it. That was the end of Game Wolf Plays Super Mario World Return to Dinosaur Land. When I see you next time... Oh, the next project, so... Okay. Yep. I try not to leave too many hints in the ends, but you already know what I'm probably going to do. Either way, I will see you next time. I'm going to stick away from trying to add something to the end for next time from the project, since this is the end of the book deal, closed. There is no, like, upcoming video for this series. I'm done. Anyway, I explained that enough. I will see you sometime. Somewhere else, perhaps in the edges of the Mario universe. Good day.